Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is a channel where I talk about my experience growing plants in pots and fruit trees in pots. And one of my videos I talked about building kind of like I don't know if I call it a greenhouse, but a little nursery setup away from the crazy Texas heat for my potted plants, because I had them on the patio back there. And it was just a mess. Actually, we had snakes going on the patio, just hiding in there. So I had to build something. So I'm gonna show you what I did here. Let me flip the camera around. All right, so there you have it. All my little flower pots. As you can kind of see the materials I used, I got those from Lowe's, got the chicken wire, and then I ended up using the little trellis setup that I bought to cover the plants from with my shade cloth whenever it's too hot. I also used it for a tomato cage in there, and so I use that as a structure. So looking here for my tomato, you kind of see that. We don't have any tomatoes right now, but that's the idea. So I've used that thing quite a bit. Let's open this up a little bit more so you can see the setup there. All right, so back to this. So let's look up. I mean, it's holding. Sometimes I have to like reclip things on because when the wind is strong, kind of see there, it blows it. But you can kind of see the setup I have here. Nothing crazy, nothing special. I wanted something temporary. Let's go out. And then I got this little shade thing from Amazon. On the bottom, I put some landscape bricks on there. I also put some weed cloth underneath to kind of stop the weeds from growing, but the grass is still growing through, but it's not too bad. And then I got these stands from Amazon, pot stands. So built that, and have my sprinkler system, drip irrigation running. And so in essence, I wanted something I just kind of splash water everywhere, and have a few of these that go into the pots. And so when I'm away for work or vacation, I kind of make sure I put the pots in a way where they're each getting some amount of water. And not, some might get too much, but some amount of water. So if I'm gone for a week, I need to make sure at least they're getting some water. I water it before I leave. But that's the setup. So in here, you can kind of see for you garden aficionados, if that's the word. Garden nerds, you know what this is. It's moringa. Planted this summer. It's grown. We've been cutting it. You can kind of see where I cut this one right here, like a week actually, yeah, was it a week ago? Maybe a week ago, a few days ago, right there. And that thing has shot up in like 3 days or 4 days, and we've been cutting this. And so my plan is for the trunk to form, so when it's less green, it's a little bit more thick. Then I'll take this out of here. But until then, every time it reaches up, I'm just gonna cut it, eat it, let it kind of grow out and not just straight up. So we have moringa. We have a bunch of avocados here from seed. I know it might taste like crap, but yeah, eventually I'm going to graft on it. I got this from Home Depot. The root system is horrible. Put it out and it just started turning black and dying back, and it hasn't really recovered. But I'm nursing it here. We'll see if it recovers. I don't really have hopes for this to recover, but it's in here. But yeah, we have that avocado. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3 back there. So these are all Hass. And then we have a Pollock avocado right there that I got from Trinidad. Speaking about Trinidad, I got some soursop seeds and some sapote or sapodillo. They're in there. What else do we have in here? We have some avocado. We have some aloe vera. There's that one. We have a Mediterranean olive. Just that one. I just took it out it's a landscape plant. And then I bought a Cabernet Sauvignon grape. So there's that one. I put a picture up real quick just to show it, but that came attached to that. That was the rootstock, and I think it's there's a name for it. It's like is it BE or something? There's a particular resistant grape they use for rootstock, and that's that one. But when I planted this, it was in the ground for like 3 to 4 weeks, and I noticed that the buds started taking and not the root. So the buds started growing just massive. Not the buds, the graft union. So I ended up just cutting it. And planting the graft underneath. And then I just put that in there to see what happens, right? So that's the rootstock. But it's growing, you know, so that's good. Once it gets big enough, we'll transfer it over with the rest of the other grapes, the Tara Scuppernong and the Chardonnay. What else we have in here? We have a mango. I think that's either one of the two popular mangoes in Trinidad. I think it's Starch and what's the other one? Is it Julie? I don't think it's Julie. Anyway, Starch and something else. So it's one of those. I was in Trinidad hiking up one of the mountains, and there was a bunch of mangoes on the floor. So I found one that fell on the ground that wasn't busted or anything. So I got the seed. All right. And then we have that one right in there, that is lemon. So we have 1, 2, 3 lemon in the green, 4 lemons that I bought from the store in the green cup. What else we have in here? We have a pear somewhere. Oh, five lemons. There's a pear somewhere in here. I think that might be a pear right there in the other green cup. Oh no, sorry, this is a pear. It's in a different cup. We have a Fuji apple from seed. So we'll see if that grows and hopefully it tastes okay. But again, you can always graft onto it. I think that's it for all the stuff in here. It's a bunch of stuff. I got a elderberry from Amazon. It got shipped and it pretty much was crispy in the heat. I just stuck it in the dirt anyways. It's been there for about a month. I don't think it has a chance of growing, but we're just gonna leave it in there, see what happens. At some point I'm just gonna toss it. Yeah, I think that's all that I have in here. So I got a pineapple in there in the back, but it doesn't look like it's taken. So yeah, that's what we have in our little makeshift nursery. I put some other crazy stuff. I had some grapes that I got from the store. The what's it called? The one that cotton candy grape. So I took the seeds, I put it in there, and I also took some of the branches and put it in there. So we'll see. It's 0%, well maybe 1% chance it works. Probably less than 1, but hey, I'm trying it out. So let's zoom back out so you can see this. That's the setup. Actually, lots a lot of colors going in there. But yeah, right now it's off. So that's my little nursery setup there. And even though we have 100 and some degrees, these have been doing fine. The only reason why I have this right here is because one of the days I left this open and the sun kind of comes up that way and that way, and it kind of just messed with some of the plants. So far so good. It's been working. So that's a good thing. Let me know if you have any questions about this or suggestions to make this better. I do have rabbits here, and now I found out we have some snakes too, so that's why I have chicken wire all the way around. So usually when I'm done doing what I need to do, watering it by hand, come in here and I close it. And it gets enough sunlight through the shade to allow it to keep growing. And when it's hot, it's not so hot in there. It's actually nice. It's a little bit cooler in there. So there you go. Nothing too fancy. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'm gonna walk around and do my little daily look at the plants. I need to check on a Meyer lemon that I planted. I moved it from the patio over to some shade because I saw the leaves started to fold on me. So we need to take a look at that. All right. Thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video and talk to you next time.